check out. Today I'm going to show you how to throw a large salad bowl using the round ribs that I redesigned it. Two different sizes. This one is 5 inches and this one's 4 inches. I put the holes on here and the back so it's easy to hold. I'm going to use the larger one to throw a larger ball. People ask me where can they get it. I have this for sale on my Etsy shop, etsy.com, and you can go there and check it out. I have different materials, different kind of wood to choose from. Okay, it's just good for helping you to make a ball easier. Okay, so it's a very good tool. So again, of course, before you start to throw, the beginning is center your pot. And you can see that I have my right hand quite steady, and basically my left hand is pushing the clay into the center onto my right hand. If my right hand is not moving, the clay has nowhere to go. Okay. Centering. Right, and then open up. And when you open, you see that my right hand is also staying on the side of the clay and doing the digging, first using my right thumb to dig. I can use your both thumb too, to use the leverage, both thumb. But make sure that your hand is holding on the side. You don't want to do this way or this way, okay? You want to find the support. Right, and once I have a hole here, then I'm going to dig it more. And when I'm digging, I'm using my left hand because later on I'm going to throw it using my left hand inside, so might as well use the left hand to dig it. And when digging, again, you want to find the support tool. Usually my right hand is holding there to squeeze, and then both hands is squeezing the clay. Okay, and you want to dig from the middle, from the center. You want to dig from the side. If you dig from the side, you're going to end up with clay leftover only in the middle. So actually, you want to dig from the middle all the way down. Okay, that's how you dig. Right. Okay, or you can hold your left thumb on the back of the wheel. You hold it, and the right hand to support it. So when I'm digging, my wall is compressed. Of course, don't forget to lubricate. Okay, add water or slip on the surface of the clay. Right, once I reach the right thickness, I will set about a little bit more than 1/4 inch on the bottom. And then I'm going to open up. Okay, my hand, still my thumb is holding outside and kind of moving the clay to the outside part to open up. And since I'm making a ball, so I don't want the bottom too much of an angle. So you don't have too much angle here. You want a little bit curve. Little curve on the bottom. And squeeze the bottom in a bit. Alright, and now I'm gonna pinch, okay, using the hand. The thumb and the finger, and right hand still holding steady, and pinch and lift the clay slowly. and compress the rim. Compress. Slippery. Right, I'm gonna throw more to pinch the clay more. Yeah, I'm using my thumb instead of my left thumb or right thumb, and the hand both is grabbing the clay and slowly move it up. Slowly release. Okay, I'll pinch more, but before I do that, lubrication is very important. Okay, you can grab that slip on the wheel head and I put it on the surface. And you can also remove the slip from your fingertips and put it back. A little bit of water too, not too much water. Right, so one more time, pinch. Slowly move up. Slowly release my hands and compress the rim. Put the slip back to work. Make sure it's slippery everywhere. Okay, so I'm gonna pinch one more time. Slowly release my hands. So you see the ball is getting larger and getting thinner. And now, before I take care of the inside, I want to take care of the outside first. So I'm using the metal rib to get a nicer curve. Lightly push the wall against my rib and slowly move up. Get a little bit slip. Okay, I'm gonna do it one more time. Okay, the outside is been taken care of. Right, the bottom has lots of still lots of clay here. I would like to trim it off a bit. I usually use a very sharp knife instead of a needle tool because the knife is flat. So when I undercut the clay, I don't push the clay back again on the wall, so it's easier for me to cut it separate. If I use the needle tool, because the needle tool has a little bit of thickness, it'll push it back. Your clay might stick on the wall again. That's why I have a very thin knife. Okay, so if you are interested in this kind of thin knife. I also have it on my Etsy, my tool sets. Feel free to check it out. So now the outside is been taken care of. You see that the curve is nicer, but for the inside you can still see when I'm throw the middle part is a lot of slip here, and also the unevenness. Okay, let me use a sponge to remove the slip so you will see what I am talking about. So I use a sponge to remove the middle part, and you can see here, because of my finger mark here, so this part is uneven, little bit uneven, little bit higher here, and a little bit higher here. So that's when I'm using the wooden rib. This is the rib that it's gonna form nicely on the inside. If I hold it this way, I will have a nice curve like this. But if I tip over, I could have many different kind of curve until the very shallow curve. So it's one curve in one piece, many curves in one piece. Sorry. Okay, so I'm just going to wet it a bit so that it's slippery. So I am holding my rib there, and you can see that if you are using other kind of a rib, if you cross over the middle part, your tool is going to get caught into the clay. But my rib has a little bit of a curve on both edge here, so even I cross over, it's still okay. So that's why I like this tool, and I present it to you too if you want to make some nice bow on the inside of, especially inside button. This is a very special tool, very good tool to use. Right, so and my fingertip is holding on those 3 holes so that it doesn't slip up my fingers, and then I just slowly move my rib over the side of the wall so I have a nicer curve. There's a little air bubble. When you have an air bubble, you can just use a needle tool to pop it off. Right. So one more compress. The middle part here, I can tip over my rib. You see that I'm tipping over. So the tip is more shallow curve that is fitting inside of my bowl, and slowly push it to the side of the wall. Okay, the final compress one more time. Tip over my rib, make it shallower, and slowly move to the side of the wall. Okay, you can go all the way up or you don't, it's up to you. But you just slowly move up. Okay, now the inside curve is nice and smooth. And all I need to do is just taking care of the rim, which is not very smooth, and using the chamois to compress. And if you want to make the rim look more elegant, make it more thinner by just compressing it, and the edges a bit thinner. So this is the salad bowl that is easily finished by using a round wooden rib. Okay, so this is the rib, and it's very easy to clean. Just after you finish, just wipe it and let it dry naturally. And in a couple of weeks, maybe you might want to apply some oil. Actually, I don't do it, but if you still maintain the very good, nice looking, you can apply a little bit of oil to get it shiny. But other than that, it's very good tool to making bowls, from a larger salad bowl to a small bowl. And I have two different sizes to choose from. So if you are interested, check it out on my Etsy shop. Okay, so this is a demonstration. I'm making the salad bowl using my round rib. Okay, thanks for watching.